You stepped into a message that your soul was ready to hear. This is God's message for you today, a message of wisdom, inspiration, and spiritual awakening. Whether you're young or old, rich or struggling, happy or broken, God speaks to all who are ready to listen. In a world filled with noise, true wisdom is often drowned out. But Proverbs reminds us, wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. Proverbs 3:15. Wisdom is not simply knowledge. It's not facts or data. Wisdom is divine understanding, seeing life from God's perspective. Too often we act based on fear, ego, and impulse. But God calls us to pause, to reflect, to choose love over pride, faith over doubt. A man once prayed for success. He worked day and night, sacrificing sleep, joy, and relationships. Years passed, and though he gained wealth, he lost peace. One night, exhausted and alone, he whispered, "God, where did I go wrong?" And the answer came, not in a thunderclap, but a still voice. "You chased the world, but forgot me." Divine wisdom tells us what you seek outside will never fill the void inside. When God becomes your anchor, clarity follows. Every morning is a chance to reset, to realign, to receive inspiration from the one who made you. But many wake up with worry instead of wonder, stress instead of stillness. Here's what God wants you to know today. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. In stillness, divine inspiration flows. In quietness, your soul hears what the world tries to silence. You're not forgotten. You're not behind. You're not broken beyond repair. Sometimes, God delays your answers to develop your character. Sometimes, He closes doors to redirect your path. And sometimes He whispers, "Wait," instead of "yes," because He's preparing you for more. Ask yourself, what if today I trusted more and worried less? Spiritual teachings aren't just for the religious. They're universal truths for anyone seeking peace, clarity, and purpose. Here are 3 timeless spiritual lessons that God wants you to live by. 1. Let go to receive more. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. The tighter you cling to control, the more life slips away. Let go of your past. Let go of guilt. Let go of what's weighing you down. Only empty hands can be filled. 2. Forgiveness frees you. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. God says, forgive, not for them, but for your soul's freedom. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means releasing the hold pain has on your heart. 3. You are already enough. You don't need to earn God's love. You already have it. God doesn't bless the perfect. He blesses the humble, the honest, the willing. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are loved. If this message resonated with you, pause and reflect. Then share with us in the comments what part of God's message today touched your heart the most. This channel is more than content. It's a community of souls growing together. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for weekly divine inspiration. Let's walk this journey together. Before you go, remember this: you are not behind. You are not lost. You're exactly where you need to be for your soul's next lesson. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is simply believe that God is guiding your every step, even when you can't see the road ahead. So take a deep breath. Let peace fill your spirit, and walk into today with faith, not fear. Because God's message isn't just for today, it's for every moment you choose to listen. Until next time, stay blessed, stay faithful, and stay aligned with the divine. God message. Today, a divine wake-up call. Have you ever wondered why you're going through what you're going through? Why some days feel like battles you never signed up for? Why even after doing everything right, life still breaks you? This isn't a coincidence. This message has found you for a reason. God is trying to tell you something today. Something powerful, something life-changing. And if you stay till the end, you may just hear the answer your heart has been silently asking for. Let's begin. In the chaos of life, traffic, bills, scrolling phones, and silent tears, we often forget one sacred truth. You are never meant to walk alone. God is not distant. He's not far away, watching silently from a throne. He is right here, beside you, inside you, whispering, "My child, I never left." But we forget to listen. We chase the world. No matter what you do, nothing changes. Because true transformation starts within. Do you feel like you've been stuck lately? Like no matter what you do, nothing changes? Maybe you've been praying, waiting, hoping, but heaven seems silent. Let me tell you this. Silence doesn't mean absence. When God is silent, He is working, He is preparing. He is shifting things you cannot see, just like a seed must break before it grows, just like the night must come before the sunrise. Your breaking is not the end, it's the beginning. Here's what God wants you to understand today. 1. Your pain has purpose. The heartbreak, the disappointment, the betrayal. It's not for nothing. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God." Not some things, all things. Even the ones that broke you. Even the ones you don't understand. Every setback, every delay, every closed door is a setup for something greater. 2. You are being refined, not rejected. Gold doesn't shine until it's been through fire. And diamonds, they're just coal that didn't quit under pressure. God isn't punishing you. He's preparing you. You prayed for strength, so he gave you battles. You prayed for faith, so he gave you silence. You prayed for growth, so he gave you pain. Because the truth is, you don't grow in comfort. You grow in challenge. 3. Your identity is divine. You are not a mistake. You are not your past. You are not what others said you are. You are not your bank account. You are not your failures. You are a child of God. Loved, chosen, enough. Psalm 139:14 says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. That means you are created with precision. You were born for a reason. You are shaped for greatness, not by the world's standards, but by heaven's. So lift your head, dry your tears. There is still hope. There is still purpose. There is still time. Here's your challenge today. Take 5 minutes. No phone, no noise, just silence. And in that silence ask, God, what are you trying to show me? You may not hear a voice, but you'll feel peace. You'll feel alignment. You'll feel And now I ask you, what truth from today's message will you carry with you this week? Drop it in the comments. Let your reflection be someone else's inspiration. Also, if you found peace, wisdom, or strength in this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This channel is your spiritual home, a place for light, for love, and for soul-deep growth. Before you go, remember, you're not running out of time. You're not behind. You're being aligned. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is simply keep going. Not rush, not force, just trust. God's timing is perfect. His ways are higher. And his love never fails. So walk into this day with courage. Speak with kindness and live with faith. Because this is not just another day. This is a divine appointment. God is working in you. And something beautiful is coming. Stay blessed, stay grounded, and never forget, he is with you, always. God message today. Your soul is waking up. Have you been feeling distant from yourself lately? As if you're surrounded by people but still feel empty inside? This message is not by chance. It's a divine appointment. A reminder from God that your soul is awakening, and he's calling you back to your purpose. So take a breath. Let the outside world pause. And for the next few minutes, listen, not with your ears, but with your heart. Introduction. Life has a way of making us forget who we truly are. We become what society wants. We carry the weight of expectations, regrets, fears, and failures. But in God's eyes, you are never defined by any of these. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are not the pain they caused you. You are light. You are chosen. You are His. Today's message is about reconnection to wisdom, to purpose, and to the divine. God's first message to you. You're not broken. You're becoming. You may feel like you're falling apart. But what if you're actually falling into place? See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:19. God is reshaping you. The confusion, it's the rearrangement. The delay, it's divine protection. The silence, it's spiritual preparation. Nothing is wasted in God's hands, not even your tears. God's second message to you. Slow down to hear me. We live in a rushed world. Fast answers, fast money, fast everything. But wisdom isn't found in the rush. It's found in rest. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. God wants to speak to you. But His voice is not in the noise. It's in the stillness. So take time today. Breathe. Reflect. Ask, God, what do you want to show me? And then listen. God's third message to you. You are loved, even when you feel unlovable. When you make mistakes, you feel shame. When you struggle, you feel unworthy. But God sees beyond your failure. He sees your effort. He sees your heart. And He says, I love you, still, always. But God demonstrates His own love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Romans 5:8. Don't let guilt keep you from grace. Return. Reconnect. You're never too far gone. Reflection time. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you really felt peace? When was the last time you sat alone, not in sadness, but in sacred silence? Here's something powerful to remember. Your soul isn't tired because you're busy. It's tired because it's disconnected. The more you reconnect with God, the lighter your life feels. The more you trust His plan, the less anxious you become. 3 soul-awakening truths to live by. 1. Your value is eternal. It's not based on what you do, but who you are in Him. 2. Every storm passes. No night lasts forever. Joy comes in the morning. 3. Purpose never dies. Even if you've been distracted, delayed, or discouraged, God can still use you. Right now, as you are. Engagement. Prompt. Which of these truths spoke to you most today? Drop it in the comments below. Let your insight be someone else's healing. And if this message brought you peace, give it a like and subscribe to walk this spiritual journey with us. Closing message. Before you go, carry this in your heart. God doesn't need you to be perfect. He needs you to be present, to show up with your heart open, to take one small step of faith, to say, God, I trust you, even when I don't understand. Because when you do, He'll meet you there, in your doubt, in your waiting, in your quiet cries at night. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. And this is your sign to return to your Creator. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. James 4:8. So walk today with your spirit lifted, your heart aligned, and your mind at peace. Because this isn't just another day. This is a divine beginning. Stay blessed, stay aware, and remember, God never stops speaking. We just have to slow down and listen. Have you ever felt like your whole world was collapsing? You try to stay strong, but the pain is louder than your prayers. You cry out to God, but all you hear is silence. If that's you, this message is not an accident. It's divine. God is speaking to you today. And He's saying, trust me, not the storm. Hey everyone, welcome back to God Message Today. If you're here, it means your soul is seeking. Not just answers, but peace. Not just knowledge, but wisdom. And today I want to remind you of something powerful. Even in the darkest seasons, God hasn't abandoned you. He's closer than ever. So take a deep breath and open your heart. Let me share 3 divine truths with you today. These are not just words, they're spiritual weapons. And if you hold on to them, they will change how you see everything. Truth #1. God doesn't always calm the storm first. He calms you. You pray for the storm to end, for the pain to stop, for the problem to go away. But sometimes God lets the storm rage, so He can calm the storm inside you. Remember when Jesus and His disciples were in the boat? The storm hit. The disciples panicked. But Jesus was sleeping. When they woke Him up, He didn't panic. He said, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Then He calmed the storm. The message here: the storm was never the real problem. It was their fear. God is more concerned with your faith than your comfort. So if you're in a storm right now, don't ask God, when will this end? Ask, God, what are you trying to teach me in this? Truth #2. Delay is not denial. It's divine preparation. We live in a world that loves speed. Fast food, fast internet, fast answers. But God is not in a hurry. He's in the business of building strong foundations. You've been waiting for that breakthrough, waiting for that healing, waiting for that purpose to be revealed. And maybe you're tired of waiting. But listen closely, God is not ignoring you. He's preparing something better than you asked for. Isaiah 60:22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." The waiting isn't wasted. It's where your character is being shaped. It's where your faith is being stretched. It's where your roots grow deeper. Don't rush the process. The deeper the roots, the taller the tree. Truth #3. You are not what you've been through. You are who God says you are. Some of you are walking around carrying labels that God never gave you. Failure, broken, unlovable, forgotten. But heaven doesn't call you by your scars. Heaven calls you by your name. Before you were born, God knew you. Before you made mistakes, He loved you. And He still does. You may have lost things, people, opportunities, peace. But you haven't lost God. And as long as you have Him, you have hope. You don't need to have it all together. You just need to come as you are. Let God work through your weakness. Let Him write a new story through your surrender. Let me ask you, which of these truths hit home for you today? Was it the one about storms, or waiting, or your true identity? Write it in the comments below. Your breakthrough might inspire someone else. And if you're still listening right now, it means God is stirring something inside of you. Don't ignore that. That's not emotion. That's the Spirit calling you deeper. Before we end, remember this. You may feel broken, but God is building. You may feel delayed, but God is aligning. You may feel small, but in God's hands, you are mighty. You don't need all the answers. You just need one small step of trust. So today, let go. Let go of fear. Let go of control. Let go of how you thought it should look. And say this out loud. God, I trust you, even in the storm, especially in the storm. Because when you do, the winds may not stop immediately, but your heart will. Peace will return, clarity will come, and your soul will rest. Thank you for watching God Message today. If this spoke to you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're building a space where faith meets real life. Stay grounded, stay faithful. And remember, God is not finished with you yet. Have you ever felt like God was taking too long? Like your prayers were going unheard? Like the answer you're waiting for just isn't coming? Let me tell you something powerful today. God's delay is not His denial. His timing is divine, perfect, and purposeful. You're not being ignored. You're being prepared. Welcome to God Message today. If your heart has been heavy, if you're tired of waiting, this message is exactly what your soul needs. Today, we're diving deep into a truth that can change your life. The power of God's timing. This message is for the ones who are waiting, for the ones who feel stuck, for the ones praying for change but seeing no signs. Maybe you've asked, God, why not now? And He's been silent. But today, God is reminding you, I am not slow, I am precise. We want everything fast. Fast success, fast healing, fast answers. But God doesn't move by pressure. He moves by purpose. In Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says, To everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven. There is a divine clock running in the background of your life. You can't see it, but you can trust it. He's not ignoring your prayer. He's aligning the right people, the right place, the right opportunity. God doesn't delay to frustrate you. He delays to prepare you. Think of Joseph. He had a dream. But before the palace came the pit. Before leadership came loneliness. Before the crown came the chains. It looked like delay, but it was all part of God's plan. Sometimes the longer it takes, the stronger He's making you. So don't panic in the pause. Grow in it. Comparison is a thief. You see others succeeding and think you're late. But God's plan for them isn't His plan for you. He's not in a rush with your story, because masterpieces take time. God is building something in you that can't be rushed. Character, patience, wisdom, faith. You're not behind. You're being built. Let me ask you right now, what are you waiting for? A new job? Restoration in your family? Direction for your life? Comment it below. Just write one word. Then declare, God, I trust your timing. This simple act of faith might just shift something inside you. So what do you do while you wait? You worship. You grow. You serve. Waiting doesn't mean doing nothing. It means preparing your spirit. Like a farmer who plants a seed, he doesn't dig it up to check its progress every day. He waters it. He trusts the process. Do the same. God hasn't forgotten your seed. He's growing it underground. Here's what I want you to remember. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean God isn't working. His ways are higher. His clock is perfect. His hands are never late. So today, breathe deep. Let go of the stress. Let go of the pressure. And say this out loud. I am on God's time, and that is enough. If this message brought peace to your heart, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. This is God's message today, where faith meets real life. And remember, God's timing is never wrong. It's just wiser than yours.